Hello, welcome, Jedi83 here, and welcome to my Geek Lounge. Today, we're doing something that's not a speedrun. I know we've done a lot of speedruns in the last few weeks. And we are going to definitely keep doing speedruns. Probably going to try to keep those only to Monday for you, though. Today, we're just going to do a good old-fashioned Let's Play. And what game are we doing? We're going to do Final Fantasy. That way. So the blue screen is. The original NES classic for Final Fantasy. The world is veiled in darkness. The wind stops, the sea is wild, and the earth begins to rot. The people wait, their only hope, a prophecy. When the world is in darkness, 4 warriors will come. After a long journey, 4 young warriors arrive, each holding an orb. Alright. Alright, so we have continue, we have new game. If we use left and right, we can change the respond rate. This is how fast the text will scroll on the screen. Otherwise, it's kind of slow for it to type out everything we read. So we're going to go to 8. And we're going to hit new game. There we go. So we got a fighter, a thief, a black belt, red mage, white mage, black mage. Those are our classes. We can actually upgrade these to, like, a fighter becomes a warrior. That actually happens in the story partway through the game. So, we're going to have a fighter named... What should we name him? Mike. Hold on 1 second. Cool. Can't really see it. I actually put up new curtains after my last stream because I had light blasting in the window. And it was like covering like a small portion of my frame over here, but it was enough to be annoying. So, okay, a thief. Back to the game though. So we got our fighter. We're gonna name them all Mike. This is how I did it when I was a kid, because you don't get 4-letter names. So it's like, what do we do? Okay. So we got a thief. Now most games, thieves can steal stuff or do something special. Thieves in this game really have no special ability. They're just pretty much a fighter with crappier gear. A black belt, a red mage. Oop. Hit back, and then I have to re-enter that name. So we'll go with a black belt. Yeah, black belt. Also called Mike. Now you have red mage, white mage, and black mage. Red, white, and black. Black mages mainly use attacking magic and do damage. White mages usually do healing magic. And red mages can do a mix of the two, but they can't do... yeah, red mages can do a mix of both. However, a black... Well, red mages can learn both white and black magic. They can't learn all the white magic or all the black magic, so they get a selection of each. Which means some of the best high-end spells they don't get. If you don't really want a magic user in your party, I mean, that's a good way to still have heals and a few places where you're really going to want them, but yeah. So we're going to go with a... Dang it. So we go with the Black Mage. And a White Mage. There we go. I love having magic users in my party. Alright, so here's our game. If I hit select, it'll bring this screen up where I can actually rearrange the order of my team. And the order does matter. Whoever's the first in line is the one you actually see on the global overworld map. See? He also takes the most damage. Whoever second list takes the second most amount of damage in battle, or likeliness to get attacked, I think is the better way to say it. And then these other two share whatever's left. So I've heard the first guy can take like up to 50% of the attacks. Big fighters use the best armor. That's probably how we're going to want to keep it. If we hit start, it opens up our menu. We have our item. I'm sorry, I keep hitting. I've mapped my controller backwards, so the A and the B button are mapped. A is mapped to B, and the B button is mapped to the A command in the game. Well, it's backwards to the controller, but it is correct to how to the right-left orientation of those buttons to if this had been an original NES controller. I'm eventually going to get a USB NES style controller, which I can use with this game. So I'm trying to keep the feel of the button mapping. That's why if you see me keep closing things, reopening like that, that's why. Okay, so we have items. This is pretty self-explanatory what it is. It's our item inventory. Magic. You can pick a guy and see what magic they have. There you go. Weapon. Each one has their own individual. You can have so many weapons on them at a time, and then you can equip them. You can trade them between individual guys. We'll see all that later. Armor, same thing. And then, status. There you go. Right above the cursor, 400G, that's 400 gil or 400 gold pieces. That is how much money we've got. This game has something annoying, and we are going to need money in this game because in order to save your game, you have to heal at an inn, which charges for the privilege. So yes, in this game, you do have to pay to save your game. There are some items like tents and cabins, which are portable inns, effectively. You don't have to pay when you use them, but you do have to pay to buy them. And then all the way at the top there, you can see those 4 orbs, those 4 gray circles. Those are the 4 orbs that are mentioned in the opening text that we read. Alright. And as we progress through the game, we'll light those back up. Wait a second here. Okay, so we're going to walk into the first town. Okay. Weird. Okay. So there's the inn that we're going to have to heal at. I'm just going to walk. Okay. Little fountain here. See your face upon the clean water. How dirty. Come, wash your face. Okay. And yeah, most people, they just have like one thing. And they just repeat it forever. We've got an item shop over here. We've got the clinic here. This is if you have a character who actually dies. This is where you take them to get, overpriced and healed up. Interesting thing, and this is going to apply, I think, to all the stores, at least to the inn and the clinic, but I think to all of them. The prices for the same thing will change as we go through the game. Inns get more expensive towards the end of the game. The clinic gets more expensive towards the end of the game. However, once we have things like the boat and the airship, which do come much later in the game, there's no reason we can't just come back here for a heal. We have weapons and armor. We will visit those. We also have our white magic and black magic vendors. We got some dude creeping around out here at the back here. Crescent Lake. Sounds like something we'll encounter later. Warriors, revive the power of the orbs. The Dream City. Okay. Please save the princess. Okay. I think we've talked to everyone now. Unfortunately, yes, it is possible to get stuck like behind somebody and then just have to wait for them to move out of like the door or the bridge that you need. The people walking around are kind of stupid. Okay, so there we go. There's the city. We'll come back and actually buy our equipment and stuff momentarily. Oh, there we go. Cool. So, we left town and then we just stepped up onto the castle to figure out where we are. Okay. So we've got some guards. Reports say Garland holds the princess in a temple to the northwest. If I just... Oh, and what she saw there earlier was if I'm facing an empty tile and I hit A, nothing here. It's like, why are you telling me there's nothing there? I could have sworn there's something hidden in one of those rooms. Oh. So we'll come into here and talk to the guy. I think that's a king. He's got a throne. Light Warriors, just as in Lucan's prophecy, Garland has kidnapped the princess. Please help her. He doesn't tell me where she is. Doesn't offer me a reward or an army of 10,000 guys to help. Nothing. He cares about the princess, just not enough to help. In sadness, the queen locked herself inside. Your lock sucks. I just walked in. I am Jane, queen of Cornet? Conra? I don't know how it's pronounced. Oh well, either way. Got that. Oh, here's a little something. I don't know if it's supposed to be an Easter egg, but there's an invisible man right there. Talk to that square. The princess was looking for you. There's probably supposed to be an NPC there. Oop. And then they probably just didn't put him in. That's my guess, but there you go. He used to be good knight until... ... Until he wasn't. That's what comes out. He was a good knight until he wasn't. So we chatted with the queen. Let's come on into this room over here. Oh, my sister. Okay. Now there's just 2 rooms left, and I know to get to them, we're going to follow this path here. Ugh. Oh, wait, there's a guy. We should talk to this guy. 400 years ago, the treasury was locked by the Mystic Key. Our ancestors gave the key to the Prince of Elfland for safekeeping. Why? Why would you do that? I get you lock the doors for safekeeping, but then you just give the key like to the neighboring kingdoms. Like, yeah, if we need stuff, we'll let you know. And these doors are indeed locked with the Mystic Key. Okay. So we've got to save a princess. Off to town. Now you notice the town has multiple exits. There's one on the right side of the map, which I used last time I was in town, one at the top. No matter which exit you ever use, you can only enter the towns, and this applies to everything. One specific place. Okay. So we're gonna need magic, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna need gear. Okay. Buy. So yeah, I buy an item, and then since it's equipment, I have to say who it's going to be given to. Like that. And then what we're going to do is come into weapons. And now I can equip them. I can also go ahead and trade things to other people. Like that. You can also drop them, which just discards them. I also am going to need one more thing. Buy wooden nunchucks for that guy. There we go. Okay, now everything's equipped. We're going to buy some armor. Cloth armor is the weakest, but that is what magic users use. Dude. I'm gonna buy one more. Equip it here. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and equip all of our armor. Okay, we have 220. Okay, so we're going to visit the Black Magic Shop first. Who can learn the spell? 3. We can only buy one spell right now. They're 100 each. And I need at least 30 so I can save at the inn, which means I don't have enough to buy both and save. So, fire, lightning. Those are the two big ones here. So we're going to go with fire. Oh, magic for this guy. There we go. So we have fire. Now you're going to notice, is it? Oh, cool. It shows my mouse. So we have level 1 with 8 levels of magic. And this is available 2 out of 2. So I have 2 uses to use a level 1 spell. And I have 2 remaining. So if I use fire, this number goes down 1. If I use it a second time, it'll go down to 0. And I'll be out until I heal. The max amount we do get does go up as our character's level. So we have fire. I'm going to want to buy lightning. It's another useful spell. Probably learn Cure, which is a healing spell when we have the money. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on saving. Now I could save some money and not heal using, or no, that's not an option. I was gonna say I could not save the game, but use save states in the emulator. But I don't really want to do that because that's not part of how the game goes. I don't really use save states in emulators. Alright, so here's our first fight. We just started wandering around those trees there. So we have fight, magic, drink, if you have a healing potion, use an item, and of course run. And as you see, our warrior is stepped forward a little bit. We're on the right side, the enemies are on the left. So he's the one we're going to select. Like, I can select run for one guy, fight for another. Yeah. Of course, if one runs, the whole team runs. So we are gonna fight though. Fight. Let's use some fire magic on this guy and this guy. Now something important. You notice I did not have them all attack the same guy. And because in Final Fantasy, in the first one, okay, so let's say we have 3 enemies and everyone attacks the first guy, right? All 4 of my team attacks one guy, and the first guy in my team defeats him. Normally, a game would just redirect your attacks to the next enemy. This game doesn't, it just attacks empty air, and you waste your attacks, and I've done it. Maybe we'll see it on this turn. So, warrior takes out the imp. You're gonna take this one out. Come on, white mage. And white mage attacked empty air. There we go. There's an example of that. Cool. And we won our first battle. Yay! Cool. So the monsters have perished. We've gained 7 XP and 30 gold. Cool. Alright, we got another battle here. Oop. Like that. So I was saying earlier that I put up curtains in my office to help control the amount of light that comes in through this. Because I have a south-facing window. This is floor, so that light goes from pretty bright to scorching bright to, well, it's kind of bright in the evening. And just my window is like right in the path. It always gets blasted all day long. So I put up these. They're not. I thought I was buying blackout curtains. Technically, they're light blocking. They're not quite dark enough to be blackout curtains, but I snooze in my office from time to time. I do fall asleep in here. And I woke up yesterday like 7:30 in the morning. My wife had already gone to bed. I was sleeping in the player 2 chair, as I call it, and we're just gonna keep grinding for monsters for a minute. Unfortunately, this game, especially at the beginning, is very grindy. But I was saying though, so I put up the curtains not last night, but the night before. So yesterday I wake up, I got these curtains up, and this room is pitch black. And I'm thinking it's like 3, 4 in the morning probably. I'll probably gonna sleep for like 2 hours. I get up and I wander out, and then I make the turn. Out, and then I make the turn. And I'm standing there in the doorway because my office is right next to the kitchen, so I'm standing next to the fridge. And I'm like, I'm half awake, if that. I'm like, the wife left the kitchen light on when she went to bed. It's a little annoying because it wastes power, but whatever, right? I'm thinking, my brain's like, wait, that light's the wrong color. My lights are not that cool. There's not that much blue in the lights. So I stumble past to investigate. It's 8 in the morning, and that's the sunlight just blasting through the kitchen window. So yeah, these curtains black out a lot of light. Now you see, with Black Mage, I'm not using fire all the time because, as I said, we only have 2 uses of it. And for something like these wolves, honestly, the black belt or the warrior will take them down. So I'm just distributing the white and black mage's attacks and letting them use their staff weapons. I do find it interesting wild wolves in the forest carry gold on them. I don't get it. Okay, well, we do have enough. We gotta come up here. We have enough money I can actually buy a spell plus have money for the inn. here. Cool. Useful spell. There we go. I do still want to buy lightning, but I'm going to need like 50 more gil. Now I'm going to put white... black and white mage don't do a lot of damage with their wooden staffs, so I don't mind ganging them both up on the same guy. Hopefully the two together can take him down. Hey, look, they did. That's awesome. Alright, so we're going to venture past this one little forest. Now, we were told that Garland, the ex-knight, had kidnapped the princess and taken her to a castle in the northwest, so let's head northwest. Okay. We're going to skip the forest. Now we have some, I guess this is like green and bluish area. There's like swampland. The white is, I don't know, rocky outcrops, mountains. I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be, but it's impassable. We can't get through that. Cool. There we go. Sorry. I have been messing with my lighting. I do apologize. Normally I've got my ring light directly in front of me, actually sits between my two monitors, and then I have my webcam, this one I'm using, attached to that, the tripod for that. And then I have a DSLR that sits behind the monitor that direction. Instead, I move the DSLR in front of me, I move the webcam onto it, and then I put the ring light over there. Because I plan to have a second ring light over there. So the lighting's a little on one side, it's a little harsh. I don't have the big overhead light on just because I don't have it on. I've also mixed it up a little bit, as you can see. I've gone with red lighting instead of blue in my office today. Cool. Okay. So here we can clearly see this is far northwest that we can go. And there's a building, so we're going to assume that that's where he abducted the princess to. Now, hey, look, we have a different enemy than just the orcs we've been fighting. We also have 6 of them. There can be actually up to 9 enemies in a 3x3 grid. No matter, even if they have smaller sprites, it's still that 3x3. There will be just more empty space between each one. Okay. Oof. That enemy's been terminated. So you see how fast everything's popping up and disappearing? That's because of that response rate number we picked earlier. Okay, I like it. We don't kill them, they don't die. They are terminated and they perish. Alright, so we got some more gold. Okay, level 2. Strength up, agility, vitality, luck. Cool. There we go. Okay, we see how he's kind of crouching down as he's damaged enough that that's how we know he's injured. We are going to head back to town. We are going to go ahead and pick up the one last spell that I want to get for level 1. Those are magic levels. They are somehow connected to our character level. I don't know what it is. It's not a 1-for-1 now. Like, now that they're level 2, they don't run level 2 spells yet. Whew. I want to say Dungeons & Dragons does something similar in some editions, but I don't recall. Here we are. Black magic I wanted to learn. That's going to be lightning. You cannot learn 2 of the same spell. It'll just be like, you've already know that one. Alright, now that she's on the bridge, we've got to wait for her to actually walk out of our way. Oh, excuse me, that's big yawn. You know what, we're at a point, why not? We'll use the inn for the heal. 30 gold, yes. Don't forget, if you leave your game, we'll reset while you turn the power off. So we have healed. Yep, everyone's at max. And saved. If we pull up magic. Oh, okay. So I level up. I did unlock a level 2 spell, so I have 3 level 1 spells. I've got more. And a level 2 spell. But I don't have the ability to buy level 2. That's a different town. Excuse me. Cool. There we go. I took the camera down a little so I can. Oh, that hurt. Smashed my foot on the bottom of my desk in just like the wrong way. Okay, we'll live. We have a mad pony. Looks like a angry unicorn to me, but everything having like a limited number of characters, like name stuff, that was real big back in the day when these games had to fit on a cartridge that only held what, a couple megabytes of data. Look at your status. Okay, 121. Now, what something that is worth keeping in mind is the amount of XP that's needed to go level to level is the same for everybody. So as long as I don't have a character faint, everyone will level up at the same time. Now, of course, if they faint in the XP that I gained before I revive them at a clinic, that will be a difference between them, and they won't level up at the same time. You know what? We're going to go in here. think we're quite the right level yet to really be ready. But we'll do it anyway. So we got some creeps here. We're just gonna I am missing on all my attacks. The heck? Okay, there we go. He went down. He's not really doing much damage. I just need like any of them to hit. Missed. 19, 1, dang. You know what? Let's do some magic. We haven't busted out lightning yet. There we go. Cool. In the treasure box, you found cap. That's gonna be a hat. Yes, a hat armor. We got some bone warriors. I don't know. They're just called bone. They got swords. I assume the swords are made from bones. Maybe it's their own bones. Maybe it's someone else's. Don't know. Pro tip: we're not gonna ask. Okay, we did a pretty good amount of damage that first round. Let's go ahead and just polish it off the second one. Nice. Good job, White Mage. There we go. Now, interesting fact, I am playing this on an emulator on my computer. I do actually own the physical cartridge for the game. Hold on a second. It's right here on the shelf. I actually do own my original NES cartridge. Yes, kids, this is how games came, was in plastic things, and you had to socket it into the front of your machine. People who watch this stream probably already know that, though. If you watch retro games, you've seen retro gaming, I assume you know that. Okay. There we go. But yeah, I got that at a garage sale my neighbors had. They didn't sell, so they gave it to me, and it came with the original box, the manual, the map. This game did come with a map, and they had actually wrote notes in on the map, and the game itself. I don't think the little cardboard insert that keeps everything from rattling and shipping was still there. And over the years, me being like under 10, I lost all that stuff, and I am kicking myself because that would be worth, even in good condition, a pretty penny. And it would certainly look great on my shelf if I had the box and all that, but I don't. Unfortunately, if I did have the box and it was worth money, I probably would have sold it by now. Because there's been a few times where I've had to sell like my game collection stuff. Oh no! Okay, so we did lose our Black Mage. Come on. Okay, there we go. Downside is everyone who's not unconscious got XP and Black Mage didn't. Oh, which means the level up. Did I just say I'm going to try to keep them all leveling up at the same time as each other? I did. I know I did. That went out the window pretty damn quick. Alright. So 3 members of my team just leveled up there. I am going to go ahead and head back to town. I'm just going to try to run from this. Okay, close call. That's a run. Now you go with A and you see the text just kind of blows by on the screen real quick. If I went with 1, it's very slow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Now my warrior's also taking a bit of damage too. So come on. You know what we're gonna use here on my own guy. We got a heal there. I should have. That was able to get out of the battle with Black Mage intact and just heal him. I was wrong. Cool. Alright, so we're back to town. We're gonna go to the clinic. I think it's called clinic. We'll find out. Clinic, yep. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and pay 40 gold and revive him. Select. Because I do want him in front of. My understanding is the 3rd and 4th characters do take about the same amount of damage percentage wise. And it's the first 2 that really do take a lot. I did not save it there. Okay, yeah, he revives it with 1 HP. We're definitely going to need to heal that bad boy up. So we're going to say yes, yes. It's a 30 gold. Don't forget, if you leave your game, hold reset while you turn the power off. That's the thing we used to have to do back in the day. What level are we? We're mostly level 3 and level 2. I don't know what level we need to be to really fight Garland. I could put Black Mage and White Mage on the same enemy and have them both attack him and probably take him down. But I'm just sort of spreading their damage out because this is going to be a 2-round battle anyway. Likeliness of both them one hit KOing their individual foes is pretty low. You know what? Let's give it a try. Let's go ahead and try to fight Garland. And this is the point. normally do this. Okay, I am going to save state here because just I don't know if there we go. If the I've not ever checked to make sure the simulator saves correctly. I'm pretty sure it does, but here we go. Alright. No one touches my princess. Light warriors. Ha! You impertinent fools. I, Garland, will knock you all down. It's a threat. He's going to knock us down. Ah, the 80s are so much different. Alright, we're going to definitely light his ass up with fire. Alright. Now, he does take actually a bit of damage to take this one down. Ooh. Alright. Dude. We'll bust out some of that. And I will use here on White Mage. Okay, nice. We actually did take him down. I'm actually a little surprised. I kind of also expected 20 to level up Black Mage. Okay. Key. That's all the bats say. So you are the Light Wars. Thank you. And we teleport. Back to here. This loot has been passed down from queen to princess for 2,000 years. Garland stole it when he kidnapped me. Please accept it as my gift. It just might come in handy. To order our, and then the king rewards us by building a bridge in our honor. What's the odds he names it after himself? Alright, so that is the rogue knight Garland has been defeated and the princess has been saved. Now we gotta head out and do other things. And we do have an item, a lute. Beautiful music fills the air. We will need this lute at the very end of the game. Let's see. We did get a cap, so we'll go ahead and equip it because, we need armor. So what other armor is there? Okay. Now that we have a few dollars in our pocket, you know what? Go ahead and learn harm. Sounds like it'll do some damage. Not much. I was like, you didn't hurt him, you just harmed him. Okay, now we're gonna check that save that we need. Don't forget if you leave your game, hold reset will turn your power off. Yeah, but that was the thing we had to do. We had to hold one button, click the other one. And I think this is where we're going to call it for today. We will be playing Final Fantasy, I think, Wednesdays. I have a schedule posted on Twitch. But yeah, next week we will head north and check out the bridge that was built. And go from there. Alright, well, I'm Jedit83. This is my Geek Labs. Thank you for tuning in. Check out my website, Hacker Labs, the Geek and Otaku blog at hackerlabs.net. If you like this video, give me a and you're on YouTube, give me a subscribe and a like, or a thumbs up. If you're on Twitch, go ahead and give me a follow. It really helps, and it costs you absolutely nothing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, game on.